Wrestling entrances. They're a huge part of what makes pro wrestling special, and they're so cool that even politicians are stealing them. But just as they can make a character, they can just as easily break them when the wrestlers fail at entering the stage. Here are 10 spectacular entrance fails in wrestling. Paul London slides and keeps going. We have to commend the former WWE Cruiserweight for showing that friction is a silly myth. That is damn impressive. While sprinting to the ring as he normally would, London once slid from one side of the ring and exited by the other in one smooth motion. London took it in stride and entered the ring like nothing was wrong. Even though it was a botch, it was actually pretty cool. Lillian Garcia is tangled up. The longtime WWE ring announcer has had to put up with being part of some embarrassing storylines and moments over the years, but this one is all on her. While making her walk to the ring on an episode of SmackDown, Garcia took this opportunity to pose for the crowd. This proved to be a bigger mistake than proposing to Viscera, as the next step she took sent her tumbling to the floor. The commentary team had a big laugh about it and plugged the WWE app and network in quick succession, probably dead man walking. Literally. Well, it seems like The Undertaker wasn't the only dead thing on this night in Denver, Colorado. At Vengeance 2003, The Undertaker wanted to teach a lesson to a young rookie named John Cena, who probably didn't amount to anything. What it seemed like Taker needed was a lesson in vehicle maintenance, as his motorcycle died on him at the entrance ramp. So he had to walk to the ring. Like a chump, the guy lands on his ass. Roman Reigns may be a laughingstock to a large part of the WWE universe now, but he was a complete badass with the Shield, wasn't he? Oops. Tagging with his Shield brethren at a live event, Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose all came from the crowd to lay waste to their foes. It would be a shame if something funny happened to destroy their badass persona, right? Well, he fell flat on his ass. Who would have known that Reigns had more in common with the Shockmaster than we knew? Seth Rollins versus The Barricade. From one member of the Shield to another, Seth Rollins was definitely the most agile member of the trio, and the least likely to lose his balance. That would be unless a piece of the barricade broke on him. En route to WrestleMania 30, the Shield came to the ring on Raw to confront Daniel Bryan through the crowd. While Dean made it over the barricade fine, Rollins literally fell victim to it and slipped on it as part of it broke off. Rollins threw a mini temper tantrum as Reigns calmly walked behind him. Melina makes us split in laughter. Ah, Melina. WWE fans will always remember you for your insane flexibility and dazzling sexy entrance. We will also remember you for this. Making her entrance at Survivor Series 2007, the Latin diva made it through 90% of her entrance until the hard part came, the jumping split. Melina leapt into the air only to land not on the apron, but on the floor. To her credit, Melina took the fail in stride and redid the split right the second time. Still hilarious though. Matt Hardy's twist of self. Before he became broken, Matt Hardy was a household name in WWE due to his years as part of the extremely successful Hardy Boys. Near the end of his WWE career, he became a bit of a joke though, and here's one reason why. While performing his signature pose in the ring, Matt Hardy lurched too far forward on the ropes and flipped over the top rope. If this was a battle royale, Hardy would be eliminated. But here he was just a laughingstock. Sin Cara soars. Sort of. Here's the king of the botch himself, the original Sin Cara. While the current man playing the character isn't perfect, at least he didn't screw up his debut like this one did. On his debut night, Sin Cara pointed at Sheamus in the ring with every intention to kick his ass. He ran to the ring, jumped in the air with the aid of a trampoline, and just couldn't quite clear the top rope. He hit the top rope with his stomach and kind of stumbled into the ring. This is doubly embarrassing as this was his debut, and he was supposed to be a high flyer. Pathetic. Shawn Michaels escapes bondage. Truly one of the greatest performers to ever step in the ring. Even the iconic Shawn Michaels isn't completely immune to failing in his entrance. Squaring off against Triple H on Monday Night Raw, HBK went to his knees and thanked the Lord like he always does. But what he didn't realize is that God has a hell of a sense of humor. The metal thing that Michaels was wearing got tangled in the floor grating and he had to rip it off like it was on fire to escape. The Dead Man becomes the Human Torch. This incident came when the Dead Man was World Heavyweight Champion at Elimination Chamber 2010, and the pyrotechnics guy got a little too fire happy. A pillar of flame engulfed The Undertaker, which gave burns on his neck and chest. Undertaker, the badass that he is, wrestled the match anyway and got the man who burned him fired. Don't mess with Mark Calloway. That's it for our list. Did we miss any entrance fails that you remember laughing at? Let us know in the comments section, and don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to The Sportster on YouTube. Until next time.